Hi, I wanted to talk today about React Native. React Native is a popular open source framework developed by Facebook for building mobile applications on the basis of JavaScript and/or TypeScript with React. React Native is very popular because it simplifies mobile app creation and enables cross-platform development. You likely already use apps built on React Native on a daily basis, such as Facebook, Messenger, Outlook, Amazon, Discord, Walmart, and more. While React Native is most commonly used for Android and iOS apps, it can also be used for building apps on the web, on macOS, tvOS, visionOS, and Windows. However, only Android and iOS apps can be built from the same source code using React Native. The rest of the operating systems supported require their own base, as shown. React Native allows developers to write applications for both iOS and Android devices using the same code base. This is a powerful tool for developers, as they only need to write the code once and can create an executable app for iOS and/or Android. React Native does this by having a quick conversion layer to call the native components for Android or iOS, meaning apps will have the same look and feel of native applications. In this example shown here, you can have a list of items, and each item there can have an image and a text. And React Native will call the respective iOS or Android native components, depending on where the app is running. Since React Native is open source, there's a wide variety of community components, so you can find a component that already does what you want instead of having to build it from scratch. This helps a lot in app creation when you need some different way of pulling open a calendar, for example, or showing a map. You could, for example, want to select an item from a list. You can use a drop-down picker, a scrollable list of buttons, or a pop-up window with a list of options. All of these different community components have a wide variety of styles and customizability options. However, as is the case with most community-provided components, some will have better documentation than others, so you'll have to do your own research to find a component that fits your needs, or else you'll have to build it yourself. If needed, you can build native components and determine how exactly the component will be handled on iOS or on Android. You can use the built component just for yourself in your project, or you can go through the process of adding it to the community components for others to use. While React Native provides a solid foundation, there are a variety of built-in and community components to use. It doesn't provide everything. That's where a framework will come in. Expo is probably the most popular framework to use with React Native, since they've been apart since their early development days, and React Native themselves recommends them the highest. A framework will provide you with tools to apply file-based routing, guide you on using libraries and SDKs, and will provide developer tools to help with the development of your app. Shown here is the example of how Expo makes it really easy to build an app. After you install the required dependencies on your computer, you can simply run this command line in the terminal, and it will create the starter files for the app. It gives you a great starting point with a variety of provided assets and settings. Then you can install the Expo Go app on a testing device, whether it's a physical device or just an emulated one on your computer, and you can connect the local development server on your computer. This creates a sandbox environment on the device that allows you to see the app updated in real time. Changing the text, adding a button, etc. will update in real time through Expo Go, which will make development way easier. So React Native, it's a great tool for mobile developers, especially developers that already know JavaScript. Thankfully, JavaScript isn't that complicated of a language to learn, and there are plenty of courses to learn the basics if you want to get into it. The cross-compatibility with native rendering creates a great opportunity to write and code for an app once and publish the app for Android and Apple devices. This makes app updates easier, as you don't have to update the app both on iOS and Android, And cross-compatibility like this makes life easier for developers and provides a unified experience for users. Thank you.